In June 1969, a young family takes shelter from an impending tornado. The dad tries to keep them safe by holding the door, but the tornado pulls him away and he dies. The mom and their daughter Jo are scared, but Jo is fascinated by the tornado, even though her dad just died. The movie then jumps to today, where meteorologists at the National Severe Storms Laboratory talk about a big storm forming over Oklahoma. They think it might cause lots of tornadoes, maybe even a record-breaking number. At the same time, retired storm chaser Bill Harding and his fiancée Dr. Melissa Reeves are on their way to meet Bill's old storm-chasing crew. They need to collect the final divorce papers from Bill's soon-to-be ex-wife, Dr. Jo Harding. Since her father's death, Jo has been determined to chase tornadoes to prevent others from facing the same fate. Bill arrives and Jo, still having feelings for Bill, delays handing over the divorce papers because she doesn't want their marriage to end. She reveals to Bill that she wanted him to join the team because his invention, a tornado analyzing device named Dorothy, has been completed. They plan to place it in the tornado's path to gather data from inside. 4 of these Dorothy devices have been made. Haynes informs them about storm activity, and they set off. However, Bill's rival team, led by Dr. Jonas Miller and his assistant Eddie, also arrives on the scene. Bill believes Jonas is in the storm-chasing business for profit, not for scientific reasons. When Bill sees Jonas giving an interview to local reporters, he discovers that Jonas has copied his idea for the Dorothy weather machine and made his own version called DOT-3, or Digital Orthographic Telemeter. Bill confronts Jonas, accusing him of stealing his idea, but Jonas argues that it was an idea that Bill never acted upon. Determined to prove himself and beat Jonas, Bill decides to stay with the team for one more day. As Bill's team heads out, Bill and Jo have an honest conversation about their marriage. Meanwhile, Belzer spots a small tornado, an F1, touching down in a nearby field and alerts the team. Jo and Bill attempt to get in front of it, but their vehicle gets stuck in a ditch as the tornado approaches. They take cover under a small wooden bridge nearby. Jo wants to get a closer look at the tornado, but Bill stops her just in time as the tornado lifts their truck off the ground. The truck lands in front of Melissa, who is driving Bill's truck. She skillfully maneuvers around it, narrowly avoiding a collision. Bill comforts Jo while she inspects the damage and salvages some sensors from the destroyed Dorothy 1 machine. Jonas' team arrives, but misses the storm and continues driving. With Jo's truck out of commission, she persuades Bill to use his new truck to transport the Dorothy machines. As Bill's team heads out again with Bill, Jo, and Melissa in his truck, they encounter another tornado, a slightly larger F2. Both Bill's team and Jonas's team are racing to intercept it. Bill predicts the tornado will change direction, so they take a back road. However, they end up on a bridge and get caught in some water spouts, causing the truck to spin. Despite the incident, they arrive at their destination shortly afterward. While Jo celebrates with the team, Melissa breaks down, questioning Bill's former lifestyle. The team decides to visit Jo's aunt, Meg Green, in the nearby town of Wichita, Oklahoma, to take a break and grab a meal. In private, Meg shares with Jo that her marriage with Bill ended because he didn't keep his part of the bargain. While watching TV, the team learns about an active F3 tornado, prompting them to head out. Bill and Jo ride together in his truck, while Melissa joins Dusty in his converted school bus. They narrowly avoid a collision with Jonas' team in their race to beat them. As they track the tornado, their computers indicate it's approaching on the same road. Bill and Jo realize it's beyond a hill, so they brave a hailstorm to reach it. When they finally locate the tornado, they rush to set up Dorothy 2, but they run out of time. A power pole falls on their truck, destroying Dorothy 2. The tornado then retreats into the clouds. Jo starts gathering the scattered sensors, but Bill realizes the tornado hasn't dissipated. It's regenerating. He pulls Jo into the truck just in time as the tornado reappears. They drive to a safe distance, where Jo jumps out of the truck and tries once more to collect the scattered sensors. She becomes upset about Bill trying to stop her, but Bill explains to Jo that her determination to make Dorothy work stems from her fear of losing loved ones to tornadoes, just like her family. He also admits that he still cares about her deeply. Melissa and the rest of Jo's team hear their conversation over the CB radio. That evening, Bill's team goes to a drive-in theater, where Jo signs the divorce papers. Meanwhile, Melissa stays in a motel room across the road, monitoring a weather report of more tornadoes nearby. Dusty keeps an eye on the radar. Suddenly, both Melissa's TV and the TV at the concession stand lose reception as Dusty alerts Bill that an F4 tornado is heading straight for them. Everyone seeks shelter in the pit of a car mechanic's garage. Jo, however, is mesmerized by the approaching tornado. The tornado destroys the theater, damaging several of the team's vehicles, and Preacher gets injured when he's struck in the head by a flying hubcap. After the tornado passes, the team comes out to assess the damage. Dusty checks the radar and discovers that the same tornado is now heading straight for Wichita. Bill decides they need to check on Aunt Meg, and Melissa calmly ends things with him. She explains that she doesn't want to compete with his passion for chasing tornadoes. Melissa expresses that she's not upset about the breakup, acknowledging that their relationship would have ended eventually. She assures Bill that Joe needs him more. Upon reaching Wichita, they find the town in ruins, with no warning beforehand. Joe realizes the devastation was unexpected. They locate Meg's home, which is on the brink of collapse. Inside, they discover Meg trapped under a bookshelf. Joe and Bill manage to free her and her dog Mose just before the house collapses. Despite a bump on the head and a broken wrist, Meg is remarkably unharmed and is taken to the hospital. Before they leave, she urges Joe to succeed in her mission to prevent another disaster like the one in Wichita. Meanwhile, Dusty hears on the radio that meteorologists are forecasting rare F5 tornadoes. Inspired by wind chimes, Joe devises a plan to make Dorothy work. She has Bill's team create pinwheels from aluminum cans and attaches them to the sensors, allowing them to fly. As dawn breaks, Bill and Joe find themselves face to face with a massive F5 tornado in the countryside. They place Dorothy 3 on the road ahead of the tornado but struggle to keep it in place as strong winds buffet it. Eventually, a tree knocks Dorothy 3 over, scattering the sensors. As the storm turns towards them, Bill and Joe try to flee, but their truck gets stuck when a tree becomes wedged underneath it. A fuel tanker truck, propelled by the tornado, slams into their truck, freeing them just before it explodes. As Bill and Joe flee, Jonas and Eddie race to intercept the tornado and deploy their DOT-3 pack. Despite Joe and Bill's warnings about getting too close, Jonas continues on his course, ignoring the danger. Eddie wants to listen to Bill's advice, but Jonas insists on pushing forward. Suddenly, a section of a TV tower crashes through their windshield, fatally injuring Eddie. Both teams watch in shock as the tornado lifts Jonas's truck and hurls it to the ground, causing a deadly explosion that kills both Eddie and Jonas. Bill and Joe realize they have one final option. They drive towards a new intercept point, activating Dorothy 4 without releasing it from the truck bed. Then, they set the truck on cruise control and leap out, allowing it to drive directly into the heart of the tornado. As the truck reaches the center, Dorothy 4 is successfully deployed. As the team celebrates the success of the Dorothy sensors analyzing the tornado's interior, they notice the tornado shifting. Bill and Joe also spot the change and rush to seek refuge at a nearby farm. Initially taking cover in a barn, they realize it's unsafe due to the sharp tools inside. As the tornado destroys the barn, they dodge debris and find shelter in a small outbuilding. Inside, they secure themselves to metal pipes using leather belts. The tornado demolishes the structure, pulling them upside down but anchored to the pipes. They witness the inside of the F5 tornado, filled with lightning and a smaller tornado within its core. Moments later, the storm dissipates, and the family from the farm emerges from their underground shelter to survey their damaged property. Bill and Joe discuss who will run the lab and analyze the new data from Dorothy while awaiting the arrival of the rest of the team. The movie concludes with Bill and Joe reconciling their relationship with a kiss, while the team celebrates their remarkable achievement. This is where the movie ends.